2, 1, 2, 3.
Hi there folks, now welcome to Get Strumming. We're going to have a look today at a Christmas song because I haven't been doing that many Christmas songs and I thought it's about high time that I did. So we're going to have a look at Let It Snow. Now Let It Snow was actually written by Sammy Cahn and Julie Stein in the summer of 1945. So when there was a massive heat wave going on in America, that's what they were writing, Let It Snow. So it goes something like this. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And it was recorded by such artists like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, amongst many others. And it's a great little tune to play on the ukulele because you get this really nice down, kind of strumming. It really lends itself really well to the uke. So first of all, what we need to do is have a look at the chords that we're going to be using. So we're in this key of C major. So let's have a look at the C chord. First of all, you need your third finger on the third fret. So we're counting 1, 2, 3 on the first string. So don't forget the first string is the string that's closest to the ground. So there we go. That is C major. Now next up we've got a G7, so you're going to be using your first, second and third fingers. First finger goes on the first fret, second string, that's the string second closest to the ground. Your second finger goes on the second fret, third string, and your third finger goes on the second fret, first string. So you're making this kind of triangle shape. So that's G7. And next up we've got what is called a B flat diminished. Now it's harder to say than it is to actually play. It's a really easy chord. All you need is your first and second fingers, and you place your first finger on the first fret, third string, second finger on the first fret, first string, and that is a B flat diminished. Okay, moving along, we've next got a D minor chord. So you're going to be using your first three fingers again. First finger goes on the first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, fourth string, and your third finger goes just next to that on the second fret, third string. So that's a D minor chord. Okay, so next up we've got a nice easy chord which is the A7. First finger, first fret, third string, A7. Alrighty, let's have a look. Next up we've got a G major chord. So again, using first, second and third fingers, just like a G7 chord, but you're kind of turning it on its head. So you've got your first finger on the second fret, third string, second finger, second fret, first string, and third finger, third fret, second string. So that's a G major. Next up we've got an A minor. So another easy chord, second finger, second fret, fourth string being the string closest to your face, A minor. Okay, and I think that has covered all the chords. Oh no, we need a D7, sorry, don't want to forget our D7. There's a couple of ways you can play a D7 chord. You can play it the easy way, so you can either use your first and second or second and third fingers, which either you find easiest. So in this case, I'll use my first finger, second fret, fourth string, and second finger, second fret, second string. So that's the easy D7. The more tricky D7, or the fuller version of the chord, like that, getting all the same notes, but just in a different kind of order. So using your first finger across the second fret, and then you can use your second or third finger, whichever you find easiest, on the third fret, first string. So there we go. So that's the more full D7 chord. Okay, let's have a look at the song now. Basically, the song is made up of verses and a bridge. That's all there is to it. So once you get into the song, it's actually pretty easy to learn. For a lot of beginners, the chords, because there are that many chords, it might seem a little bit tricky to begin with. But don't worry, persevere and you will get there. Right, so what we're going to start off with is a C major chord. Now, if you're a beginner on the uke, what I always say is just keep it really simple to begin with. So what you can do is just play simple downstrokes. that. And I use my first finger across the strings just where the neck meets the body, just across there. So there we go. Nice simple down strokes. If you're a more accomplished player and you want to spice things up a little bit, have a bit of a bounce to it, you can do this. Down, down, up, 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 down. So either down, 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 or down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Either or, absolutely fine. So for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to keep it really simple to begin with. So we're going to start off with a C. Oh, the weather out, then to G7. Side is back to C, frightful. But the fire is, then we're going to go to the B flat diminished. So, D, then to G7, lightful. And now we're going to go to D minor. Since we've no, then to A7, place 2, then to D minor, go. Let it, then to G7, snow, let it, then back to C, snow, then G7, it, then we're into the second verse now, so we go back to the C, doesn't show, G7, signs of, back to C, stopping, and I've brought some, then B flat diminished, corn for G7, popping, and then to D minor, lights are turned, A7, way down, back to D minor, low, let it, then to G7, snow, let it, and then back to C, snow. Okay, so far so good. Let's go through that together then. Okay, so let's start off together now. So what I'm going to do is not shout out the chords, we're just going to play the first 2 verses together. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I've brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Good, so that's the first 2 verses. Now, let's have a look at the bridge. So what we're going to do now is start off with the G major chord. So as I mentioned, first finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 1st string, and 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string. There we go. When we finally kiss goodnight, now we're going to change to A minor, hate going, then to D7, out in A, then back to G, storm, stay on G, but if you really hold me tight, then A7, all the way, D7, home I'll be. Then what we're going to do is go to a G, warm, then B flat diminished, then G7. So that's a really quick change. So bum, 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 bum. What I tend to do here is do a G chord, then slide down to your B flat diminished, taking your 3rd finger off. So now your 1st finger is on the 1st fret, 3rd string, and your 2nd finger is on the 1st fret, 1st string. Then you jump to a G7. So it goes bum, bum, bum. It's a nice little descending pattern. All right, so let's play that again together. So there's the G major chord we're starting with. When we finally kiss goodnight, now it's A minor. How I hate going D7 out in the back to G, storm. But back to G, 1 B flat diminished, G7, and then we're back into the verse. So we start with the C again. The fire is G7, slowly back to C, dying. And my dear, where B flat diminished, still good, then G7, buying. Bird as D minor, long as you A7, love me D minor, so let it back to G7, snow, let it back to C, snow. Now we're going back to the bridge, so like I mentioned before, just a verse bridge song. So here we go. So let's remember now, we're starting with the G chord. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I, then to A minor, head going D7, out in a, back to G, storm. But if you really hold me tight, now to A7, all the way, D7, home I'll be, then G, B flat diminished, G7, warm. I love that bit. Then we go back into the verse. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, where, don't forget the B flat diminished, still good, G7, buying. Bird as D minor, long as you A7, love me D minor, so let it, then to G7, snow, let it, and then we finish with a C, G7, C, snow. And it's as simple as that. What do you mean it's as simple as that? That were really difficult. Don't worry, keep practicing, you will get there. And like I say, whenever you're learning a new song, always start off really slow. Don't try and run before you can walk. So in this case, what I would do is just check all these chords. So you've got a C major, you've got a G7, you've got your B flat diminished. I know it sounds like a tricky chord, but it's actually not. It's just using 2 fingers, one on the 1st fret, 3rd string, the 2nd finger on the 1st fret, 1st string. So that's a B flat diminished. And it's just got that nice little musical twist in it. Then we've got the D minor, A7, nice easy chord there, you see. D minor, G7 again, and I'm back to C. And then, must admit, there is a tad of G there, and A minor. And then you just go back to the, on the D7 chord there. Don't forget, with D7, make it an easy one, or make it a full version. Either or is absolutely fine. And that is the song. So have fun learning that. Don't forget, I'm just about to record now a full-length play-along version. So check out the play-along version and see if you can keep up with me. Don't forget, we're in the key of C. So nice, easy key to be able to play the song in. Thanks very much for joining me. And don't forget, have a very Merry Christmas. All the best.